Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Look across the bonnet and you may know we're not in a Merc. Oh no, we're in a Jaguar. Or as they say in England, Jag. So we're heading down towards downtown Kato, Paphos. Welcome to Mr. Paul's Breakfast Club. Sit back and relax, adjust those flip-flops, pour yourself a gin and coke. You never know what you might fancy, I don't know, but as long as it's got coke in it. What about a gentleman's sour with a bit of Coca-Cola if your name is Lord Nigel of the Big Guns? And of course he's got a lady in his life, lady, oh so sweet, Caroline. We're heading down towards Kato, Paphos. I'm pretty sure you can see that the sky is looking pretty blue. We've got the odd cloud or two, but I tell you what, that sea, it's looking blue. Mr. Paul, he's dressed head to toe in blue, and there's even a couple of impersonators in downtown Paphos now. So if you want a blue hat, a blue t-shirt, a blue pair of jeans, a blue pair of shoes, and of course some used blue boxer shorts, you let me know, and I'll send them to you in the post for a small fortune. Now, as we come over this crest, you're going to get a great view, a spectacality of a view indeed. You're going to look down across Uptown, Midtown and downtown Paphos and out into the abyss and the blue Mediterranean Sea. The kind of view that takes your breath away. Now, big shout out to some of the stars that like to watch this little show now and again. We've got a girl who's in charge of this little show and she's about to board a big bird or her canoe. I'm not sure. She's got a yacht in downtown Harbour. But anyway, I think she's choosing the big bird and she's coming to downtown Paphos and she's going to slap us into shape and we're going to do a bit of chuchka dancing in the downtown Paphos promenade and harbour area. So if you're in downtown Paphos for the next 2 to 3 weeks, why not come and hunt us down? Because the odds are, not only will you get to meet Marika and me, but you're going to get to meet the superstar, the girl in charge of the show, the one and only Dayman. Yes, Dayman's coming to town. We've got Lady Nessie and Lord Andy. He's in town at the moment. He's having a very rapid rise up the tree. Started off as a mister, then he became a sir, and then overnight he became a lord. But obviously if you're a lady, well, you are a lady, Nessie. So there's not much further for you to go. You're already a superstar in our eyes, and of course in Lord Andy's eyes. Lord Andy of Shropshire. There we are. Now, we're in Connear Village. That's where we are. And slowly but surely, we're going to make our way towards the Limassol roundabout. If you take a left and go up the hill, you'd head out towards Limassol. I mean, before you got to Limassol, you'd go to Mandrea, Timmy, which is where the Paphos International Airport is, and of course you pass a few villages on your way. But eventually, you get to Limassol after about 65 kilometres, so in English that's about 40-ish miles. If you keep on going, you'll end up in Marika, and if you take a bit of a left, you'll end up in Nicosia. There we go. Bit of a sad day in Larnaca last night, wasn't it? Georgia was given a bit of a battering by a country called Espania. So I tell you what, we got some secret agents and they're getting on a big bird very soon, and they're popping over to Espania to plant a few bombs or two. Yes, Lord Nigel of the Big Guns and Lady, oh so sweet Caroline, will enact their revenge for beating the living daylights out of Georgia, because of course Georgia has a place in our hearts because Marika's mother is Georgian, and God knows what happened if you go and beat Armenia. Then I'll have to come over and, well, there you go. Get the mallets out, boys. Come on, Lord Jeremy, Lord Simon. We've got some malleting to do. There was a bit of a sad mood in the harbour yesterday because there are 1 or 2 Georgian nationals working in the restaurants, and they just couldn't believe it. When I caught up with the game, it was 4-0, and then by the time we sat down 20 minutes later, it was 7-1. Ouch. Oh my goodness, that's a battering, isn't it? But never know. Perhaps Georgia was just pulling the wool over their eyes, and perhaps somehow they'll come in through a back door and win the trophy in the end. You never know. Limassol roundabout, that's where we are. Like I say, take a left, go Limassol. We're not going left, we're going straight over it. Alpha Mega Hypermarket Supermarket is in front of us. Could be the best supermarket in Paphos, certainly on this side of Paphos, and very convenient for Marika and me. So I often pop in there and get her a bit of smoked salmon caviar, and I treat myself to some Coca-Cola. Yes, full fat. Oh yeah, 8 cans at a time. Doesn't get much better than that. if you're wondering what this building is here, I've mentioned a few times in the past. As you can see, there are people working on it. They don't seem to be working very hard, so obviously it's not going to be open any one time soon, but that's going to be the new Goodies takeaway, which is a Greek-themed fast food takeaway, and it does everything from burgers to souvlaki. So the two lords in downtown Cardiff, they'll be happy. They'll do bubble waffle, so Lady Andrea, she'll be happy. And you never know, on the open terrace, you may even be able to do a little bit of Romeo and Juliet in. So of course that'll keep Lord Derek Scully very, very happy indeed. Over there is the Neon Mall of Paphos. Now that originally was the Mall of Paphos a few years back, but it got into trouble and it closed down in 2012. Luckily last year someone bought it and they transformed its fortunes. You've got Kiwi, which is like a Peacock's or a Primark store inside there, so selling decent quality clothes at a fair price. You've got Cosmos Sports Shop selling shoes and sportswear, obviously. You can go and pay your CETA bill in there, or demand a disconnection because the service is rubbish, or you can pop into the Home Centre DIY, Super Home Centre, and Lidl's opening up there probably, that's a little supermarket, yeah, opening there probably in around November or December. And on top of all of that, they are then rebuilding at the back in the car park, and they're going to create 3,000 square metres of extra shopping space. Wow, doesn't get much better than that. So I was sitting there with my mate Yanis. He's the manager of the actual whole, well, shebang, shall we say, and he was telling me all the things that are going to go on. I asked him, to open a car wash? He said, no, we're not going to get a car wash, because now in the EU, not so much Cyprus, but of course Cyprus is in the EU, there's all these EU regulations to do with recirculation of water, and you can't use water, you've got to recycle water and all this sort of stuff. He said it's just not worth it. We know we would make money, but by the time we've done all the surveys, we'll be into €1 million. That's what he said. So there you go. Not worth doing. But they're going to build a new link road into it, which means you'll be able to easily cross the road, hopefully not get run over, and go to the Tiger Car Wash, which is literally across the road. So that's not bad. Then you go and sit in the coffee shop, talk to my mate, Mr. George, and you'll get a great coffee and a fabulous croissant, that's for sure. Right, we come straight over the Debenhams former roundabout. That now apparently is going to be Jumbo. That's what Yanis was telling me. Jumbo stores have bought the land, and they're going to build a gigantic Jumbo store and convert some of the old buildings, and maybe, he's not sure, but maybe build some luxury apartments. But he didn't think it was going to go to 25 stories, which is what we were told by someone else. But there are 5 permits in and around Paphos that are going to go to around 20 stories, one of which of course is just across the road to the Amavi Hotel in downtown Kato, Paphos. They're going to build another one next to it, starting off next year or possibly the year after. Depends how the sales go, obviously. So these things can come quick or slow down. Depends on the sales, doesn't it? Depends on the economy. And at the moment, Cyprus apparently is having a boom, and there's more tourists coming here than ever. So we thank you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. Now, onto the subject of money. If you're wondering how the YouTube channel Marika and Me is funded, it's all down to you, and we thank you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. We really, really do. And we've got some great guys out there who now and again like to click through to our About page, where they'll find the little Buy Me a Coffee icon. You can Google us, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me. Up will come our landing page, gives you a bit of information about us. There's a great caricature done by Hector on the downtown Kato Paphos promenade. There's a badge of Marika and Me, which will be coming on t-shirts very, very soon, created by a superstar in downtown Russia. That's Miss Hope. She's a star, that's for sure. So why not treat us to that coffee or 2 as a thank you, as a salute, as a motivation to make us continue to make more videos for you. If you want a special video for your anniversary, for your birthday, you want me to call your cat in, no problem. 1 or 2 coffees, and that video will be coming especially for you. And of course, there's a lot of people who like to join us as a superstar member. What do you get? Well, great titles, special privileges, and much, much closer to Marika and me. Some of those stars we'd like to thank Sir Philip, Lady Sharon, thank you very, very much indeed. Sir Anthony, his beautiful new wife, although they've been together for the last 25 years. Lady Christina, thank you very, very much indeed. Of Of course, the superstars in downtown South Wales, Lady Anne-Marie and Sir Michael, thank you very, very much. The list goes on and on and on. You can't include everyone, but now and again we're going to mention the people that think an awful lot of us, because of course we think an awful lot of them. You can also help us out on YouTube itself. Thumbs up, doesn't cost you a penny, but tells YouTube that you like what you see. Scroll across and you'll find downloads and shorts, and you'll find a heart-shaped button with a red $ sign in the middle. That's how you make a payment. Minor payments, could be $1, could be $1 million, who knows, but a couple of bob, and that will transfer itself to us, and we'll go and buy a coffee or two, or perhaps a pair of sunglasses or something for Misogyny Gracilia on our booth. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. We're in downtown Kato Paphos. This is the Hotels Road. This is the Amali Hotel coming up. Lady Rachel, the Cheshire Cat grinning man known as Sir Jason, they booked into there. Now they're off to Egypt, but you never know, they might do some nude canoodling and pop over and see us. I got a feeling they may surprise us, or they might chuck a message in the bottle and chuck it into that blue Mediterranean Sea. The next hotel on the block is Alexander the Great. Quite simply, the greatest hotel in the world. Many people love Alexander the Great. Lord Andy, oh yeah, he's a lord, you know. Lord Andy, Lady Nessie, they are in there as we speak. They're checking it out, making sure that it's perfect, because Dame Anne's coming to town in a couple of days. Fiona Cameron's coming, Rob Cameron's coming, and of course there's many other people booking into that hotel. But of course, Nessie and Andy are making sure that it's absolutely perfect and up to the standards of our Dame Anne. If we keep going, we've got the Almira Hotel coming up, and they've got a fancy boutique in there. If you want to buy some cheap shoes, some cheap shirts, yes, I think you're understanding. That's where Marinos goes to buy his clothes. He likes exclusivity, and he doesn't mind to pay. It's as simple as that. Shoes and shirts are his thing. To me, blue hats and sunglasses, I suppose, much cheaper, because I haven't got any money. Thanks for watching. Of course, we'll see you very soon indeed, and we'll keep you updated with some of the improvements that are going on in and around the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. This section now, at least the road is open. As you can see, they were doing some concreting, and slowly but surely they are reinstating all the pavements. When it's done, bear with us, it'll be much better than it ever was before. And everyone who comes to Paphos is going to have an absolutely spectacular time indeed. World Restaurants over there. Costa Coffee is on the left. Penguini's, or the Penguin Restaurant, is here on the pinnacle on the right. And of course, just in front of us is the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. And it's quite simply waiting, especially for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very soon indeed. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. I'm going to go get something to eat, I think. Look at this Gumbarrow, naughty boy, going down a one-way street, especially for Sir Neil and Lady Ali. We're coming to pay it very soon. See you soon. Thanks for watching.